Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Fedra. Today we are going to do the collective reading for the full moon in Cancer. That's why I'm so cozy. This is a time to be cozy. Cancer is all about nesting. It's all about the home. Cancer is more intuition, your feelings. What feelings are serving you, and how are your feelings not serving you when it comes to your day-to-day, to your mindset, to that process. Now is the time to release again whatever doesn't serve you. Introspection, Cancers think very deeply. They're very private people. They hone in on their introverted time, nesting in the home, cooking for themselves, reading a good book, reflecting, writing. All of these things on the next moon cycle is very much suggested as we plan and move forward with what we've learned from the Capricorn, taking inventory, gathering structure. Now we can go into, how do I feel? How do I feel about this year in 2025? What feelings do I need to regulate and process within myself? What feelings are getting in the way? So I hope you take this little ambiance here, put it in your home for the next 28 days. Monitor your feelings, soothe yourself. Cancer is a very nurturing sign, and that's where nurturing yourself can give you sustenance that you need. Sometimes at the end of the day, we do need to parent ourselves, and that's totally okay. Today I was very called to use angel cards. Again, follow your instinct. Follow when spirit calls to you. Very thought-provoking. So at the center of the card is strength. We've had it before. We'll have it again in our life. Beautiful. Brienne of Tarth. So keeping to your values, your beliefs, what do you stand for? What do you fight for? What do you aim to be true in your reality? The Ace of Cups. Beautiful abundance, the start of an abundance. And again, from the heart, which is covering you. Celebration, harmony. Things too move into balance, but it will be of balance when you evoke the night that is within you. How many times have you gone against things that you said you would do? How many times did you lie to yourself? That is within your spiritual process, but this is what I'm mentioning because the fairy tale explanation of the night is someone that keeps their word. Someone who keeps their promises. Someone who does the right thing, even when it can cost them their life. It's someone who has a loyal heart that stands to protect the innocent. Someone that leads by example. That's the core of this beautiful full moon. And this is again coming from cups, which is your emotions, filling up your cup. Remembering who you are. Remembering, feeling into that memory. Feeling of those principles, those dreams, those beliefs, those values. Reintroduce them back into your life. Really think about the past. Process those feelings of the past if you must. Let it go. What is in the most recent past is the Emperor. It's upright, which is very positive, which means you have come from a very abundant place. You've worked hard. You have had to lead. You've had to speak in times when people would not listen. It's coming from that masculine side of yourself. Having to provide, having to build and rebuild. Again, things are done in divine timing. There are no mistakes, and there are no coincidences. What is coming in the future is Knight of Swords. Usually the knight is very daring, fast thinking, fast words, fast ideas spoken. But it's strategy, beginning of strategy, and how you move. How do you want in 2025 to move in your favor through this mindset, through these feelings and values? What you put in the ground is Three of Swords. Pain, loss, heartache, healing from this. We can always remember things from detachment, seeing the lesson and the gifts from those lessons, no matter how painful it is. We can choose to grow from them. We can choose to use those gifts to lead. It can even revitalize ourselves, invigorate ourselves of, this is who I am today. This is how I feel now, and I will not feel that way again. I will not tolerate that again. Through that memory and that transmutation of the pain. We will mature emotionally in the near future, the King of Cups. We will have gone through many stages of transformation, many battles to become the king. King of your own heart, queen of your own heart. They always say that heavy is the one that wears the crown. Why do they say that? Everyone wants to lead, but nobody wants to make the hard choices. Nobody wants to be the villain. Nobody wants to be the fool or the joker. And yet, in order to be a king, you have to know thyself and know what's in your heart. The Page of Spears, it's again an immature stage, waiting for battle. Very protective, but in an immature way. This is how, in this placement, you all see the situation. Do you not feel prepared? In order for a proper manifestation, one must have to envision it. What we envision, we can hold in our hand. What we write down and say comes into being. So then, you have to believe. You have to say, this is who I'm going to become. And feel into it. Taste it, smell it, all of it. Rise into that. For clarification, I found that your dreams need a practical plan. So once again, it's not just coming from feeling it. It's not coming from wishing it. It's from set practical measures of planning and action. And it won't be done overnight. No transformation ever is. And there is something of great beauty in not rushing. Eight of Swords is again betrayal, trapped. Could be trapped within the mind. Could be trapped by physical circumstance. Or all of the above. For clarification, I find that the answer is studying. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. For those of you that do believe in angels and archangels, spirit guides, and ascended masters, you must use your free will to call upon them to assist you. And you do this in prayer or in your meditation. It seems that some of us do need to level up by going into study and taking classes, researching. But again, feel into that research. Feel into those classes and study. Is it resonating with you? Does it light you up? Do you feel passionate about it? Do you feel engrossed in it where you lose time? Or is it something that you are obligated to do? You have to do this. There's a big difference in abundance on that line of choosing. Final outcome is the Lovers. which is beautiful. Lovers is partnership. Lovers is choosing. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. The way you want to feel and lead in your life is a choice. And yet you're not alone. You have much support around you, whether you call upon God, higher power, or the angels, your family, your community. Becoming just a little bit more vulnerable. Expressing just a little bit more of your emotion. Feeling into that. Observing when you need to take a step back and ground yourself. Take some breathing. Take a moment. Stepping outside into nature. Taking a walk. Whatever it will to regulate. Four of Swords is the outcome, which is rest. Loving yourself, taking this time to recover too, is going to be needed to gather your strength. It's going to be a big year. Mastery is not about doing. There's a certain regiment on how things align. You see it in nature. There are patterns that are positive and there's patterns that are not so positive. And when you take the time to go inward and you take the time to be in isolation, when you take the time to gather and separate how you feel about things and why you feel the way that you feel, you hone in onto your instinct. You rely less on what other people say or advise. You realize the signs are all around you. The angels say, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming for you now. I'm taking this time to be resting and being cozy myself. A habit I do tend to do is I choose one day of the month and I take off work. And I do whatever I want to do. Whether it's doing absolutely nothing, or going to the spa, or going for a hike, writing, wherever is needed to just, again, ground. I know that we've all been trained to look at the rabbit and be like the rabbit, but for the record, it's the turtle that wins. So light a few candles, take a nap, my little homework to you, and enjoy this full moon. Release what is needed. It is the wolf moon, which is my spiritual animal. Wolves sing too, so hey, pick out a song, cry it out, eat some ice cream. If you like what I went over today, please share this to someone you think it would help. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the new moon. Aw, it's all cozy. More light required. No!